These are some of the AI-generated cursed pictures about the New York City subway and buses. Plus, we reveal the AI-generated pictures of the scared D train and scared Q train in a special chat with LEGO MTA this Halloween. Good, LEGO MTA. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing great. How are you? Great, man.
I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Let's jump into it straight away. We've used some AI generation pictures of subway. Let's see how it looks from the wacky world of AI. The first thing first, generate a picture of number 4 train on New York City subway at Wall Street. Now, that picture that just appeared, that doesn't look like an R188, doesn't look like an R142, looks like a R62 wannabe. And why is that? Yeah. And why is there why the 4 sign and the ST sign, and this looks like an I at the top of the train? What on earth is that?
It kind of looks like if a R62A or R62 subway car had like a little fusion with the R160 when you think about it, because you see the flag on the right of the train.
Yeah.
And the headlights are from the face of R160, and both R143 is R179. But main R160 actually, since the flag is actually more up top.
Yes.
And it doesn't really look right, actually. And you can see that the 4 sign is not even like the LED right there in the middle. It's displayed as something else.
That thing looks like the eye, doesn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, you look on the walls and look on the pillars. This picture is just so wrong. The Wall Street sign is not on the pillars; instead of the number 4 is on there. Yeah, that itself was already very, very, very twisted. The second one that we are looking at is generate a picture of the brand new. And I mean brand new R211 train, New York City subway line on the A line at JFK Airport. Now, do you think it will look like one? The answer is no. It doesn't look like one at all. It looks like an R179.
Wow, that is crazy.
This is wild. This is wild. And JFK Airport doesn't look like that on the station. It doesn't. Not one bit. And look at the top of the train. It's not the A train. It becomes the R train. Since when is R train via the A line?
I mean, then again, the R stands for Rockaway, so if you get the joke there. Yeah. And then, as if the R went from Forest Hills via 8th Avenue to go on the A line via Fulton Street Local or Express, wherever you guys prefer. And also, it says R11 right there. I mean, technically,
it doesn't even understand.
It's not really an R11.
I don't think ChatGPT understands what I'm writing at all. I don't think it doesn't even know what the R211 is. All right, the next one. Generate a Flushing Main Street bound 7 train on New York City. How does it look like? This is going to be even more cursed than you can ever think of. Here we go.
Whoa.
the road sign, the LED road sign doesn't even look like a 7. It looks like an 8. And then what was it saying? Flushingo.
It's like it wants to be Duolingo. It's Flushingo.
Flushingo. And look at the van. Why does it have a lamp? Why does it have a lamp pole on the front attached to the front of the van? And then the pole disappeared in the building. And then the lamp appears. This is wild.
It's a ghost.
No, this is wild, isn't it? And this is not even the end. This is just the beginning. The next one's even better. Generate a picture of Coney Island bound Q train on New York City subway. How does it look? Here we go.
Well,
I mean, I couldn't believe what on earth I saw. I mean, why don't you comment more on this one? As I said, this is a wild picture. Why is the track led to the road? What's going on here? What does it look like? You tell me.
Well, it looks like as if it wants to portray the real life Munipals of a R160Q when you actually look closely at it, just without the top destination
plates. No, it doesn't have.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't.
Looks like an R160, doesn't it? Looks like one of B R160.
Yeah, and Munipals.
Yeah. But this picture is wild, and you can even say Coney Island on the platform. It says Coney Island. That does not. I understand that behind the picture they try to make a train out of it, but why does it go straight into the tree?
Yeah, and also I noticed the track right there on the left, right there. It looks like it's just going into the street, as if it's just gonna become. As if a streetcar is just going to magically just go on to the track right there and go via the queue line.
It reminds me of Oliver and Company, the old Disney movie, where the car runs onto the track. You know, that's just crazy. Generate the picture of number 1 train on New York City at Dyckman Street. Now, take a guess. Will it be overground or will it be underground? I mean, the answer is it's underground. Well, underground is A train, but we go back to the same problem again. Why is there an LED sign on top and then the number 1 side of the sign on the side? It's not what doesn't look like an R62 to me.
When you look at I guess like an R110A vibe when you think about it, except that there's 4 headlights as part of a facial look for R160, and also the 1 sign is actually on the right of it, and you can see the 1 LED destination on top of the head. Just doesn't feel right to have 2 1 signs right there.
No, and that's just so many things wrong with these pictures. Now let's give this an experiment. I decided to try and test whether ChatGPT and AI understand what R68 and R46 trains are. So different types of rolling stock. So first thing, generate a picture of Court Square bound R46G train on New York City subway. And you bet this picture is wild because I have to recreate one at all times. And here it goes. Wait, you comment on this. This is really funny.
GG is implemented the top sign right there, and also it partially looks it's a R160 mixed with R17.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a R160ish with the R46 kind of look on the side when you look at the other train right there.
Why on the top of the color, why on the top of the train is green? It's not even black.
Exactly, green. It's kind of greenish.
It is green tinge, isn't it? There's a bit of a teal, a bit of a turquoises color. Okay, so that didn't work out well, didn't it? But what if I say R68G? Now, is anything going to be any different? I mean, I hope so, because in my view, it actually is. That's better.
Oh,
better.
Well, I wouldn't say kind of got it right, but just they don't have those fence gates in the front, and also the headlights are have a different position than the one you see on the 68, and the green headlight on top of there along with that red headlight, you don't really see that on any
the LED road signs do not exist on those trains. It's too old for those things. And why is there a hole? Why is there a square hole that, you know, why is there a square hole above the lights? I don't understand. But having said that, though, I think you and I do agree that this looks a little bit better. This looks a little bit better than the choice of R46. Next one, everyone's favorite train. Well, maybe not. The most delayed train in the subway system, the F train. Right? How does it look? This is full of problems. It doesn't even look like an F. What's going on here? It doesn't look like an F. So see the road sign?
Yeah, the F. Yeah, you can see they almost got the R160 right, but no, they didn't right there at that point. And when you look at the F, it looks like it kind of sneezed.
And that's not all. Look at the beams. Look at the beams above the train. Why did it disappear behind the building? How far did it go? That is bad. That is bad. And then look at Dismas Avenue. There's one of the signs that Dismas Avenue. So it's Dismas Avenue, but I think you and I know that ChatGPT and AI always have problems when it comes to spelling. So that's just the start of it. The next one, generate a picture of 205th Street bound R68D train on the subway. Now, given that the F train is a little bit traumatizing, will it be better? I hope so. I certainly hope so. Oh no, it's not. It's absolutely not. This is crazy. What's so crazy about it? Why don't you tell the viewers? I think we know.
You can see that this is on that sign right there on the top right, 205, but it's not really fifth. You can see 2 T's right there.
Yeah.
And then street. Then when you look at this is not really an R68, obviously.
No.
It's like the other picture with the G train at where it's square.
That's a similar one. You can put it side by side. It is definitely similar.
Yeah, except you don't see the 205 destination right there on the bottom of that sign on the right. And
I mean, you look at the D above as well. I mean, all these have digital roll signs, and ChatGPT still learning it for a very long time, but it doesn't understand that older trains, as we said, doesn't have roll signs, and AI is still struggling when it comes to letters. The next one, generate a picture of 6th train of New York City subway turning the corner at Whitlock Avenue. Can it get the job done? Can it be accurate? Now, we've all been on Whitlock Avenue before, and here it is. Okay. What's wrong with this photo? There's a lot of problems with this photo.
First of all, it's not even, it's a R166 train, and also it doesn't. That's actually really cursed. Is it like Munipals made an R166 train, and I mean they don't include the flag, but just imagine like if you had the R160 with any Munipals, you put a 6 on it.
Yeah.
Just like put it over the paint roll sign, and then that's what you get. And all those cars, it looks like it has more than 10 in using B division cars.
And if you look on the street, see the cars are double parking. Some of them are just half a vehicle stick into another vehicle. If you look closer and see where the turn is, there's some parts of the track disappeared.
Yeah, it's parts of the track disappeared, but my theory is that they could have been a switch that went into that track, or they just never really generated a track that could be going down to the underground right there. Or it could be those things.
Let's have some more fun. Who likes the scared D train? We all know the scared D train is too notorious, right? It goes back straight into the tunnel, and let's see how ChatGPT shows it. A scared D train, and here it is. Does it look scared, or what does it look like to you?
For me, it just looks like one of those Thomas faces they see on those model series back when it was a thing.
Oh God, they just couldn't get it wrong. I mean, the train does look a little bit unhappy. Doesn't look scared at all. But at least a try. Okay, well, we tried a scared D train, but what about the scared Q train? Doesn't look scared at all in this photo. I mean, you are the judge. You decide. It looks troubled. It doesn't look scared at all.
He probably, I'm looking at the expression right now. When you You know what's funny is that when I look at the headlights, it looks like his teeth in a way. When you think about it.
Yes.
But I look at the expression right there. It looks like he's just
troubled. Very troubled.
I'm a little traumatized a little bit inside.
It's actually quite funny. Hey, I mean, I know you're watching this, so leave us a comment and let us know what you think about these cursed pictures. Now, let's talk about buses. Let's talk about buses. And this, I've also used the Chat GPT to try to generate some pictures of MTA buses and see what they think about it. To generate a picture of New York City MTA double-decker bus. Here we go. 55 New York City. Meh, that's the old livery, but they couldn't even get the MTA logo correct.
Yeah, sadly, no, they don't remember the MTA having like double-decker buses.
There's only one a long time ago. Yeah,
there was. It was in the bus festival. Sorry, my mind's a little rusty from that. Yes, I did go to the bus festival. I did see a double-decker bus. Yes, it was that particular bus, and I know some of you guys have heard of it. And but if we get one of these, but usually
that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
But you look what's behind it. Manhattan wasn't spelled correctly. And then on the other hand, you see the WTC7, the Freedom Tower, didn't just towering behind the towers. It looks like it's being stuck between the smaller buildings. So there's something wrong with this photo. A lot of things are wrong with these cursed pictures. But that's not even the worst one. This one coming up, I've decided to do a bit more of a modern livery. So I asked you to do the Nova. Generate the picture of a New York City MTA Nova RTS bus. Here it is. All right.
Well,
thoughts?
That is not an RTS. That is a different bus, actually.
It's got 6 wheels. Look at that.
Yeah, it has 6 wheels. And it's not supposed to have 6 wheels. It's supposed to be 4 wheels.
No, and that's very cursed. If you look at if we look at the journeys that we had in New York City, is most of the buses in New York, particularly public buses, unless it is a bendy bus, we call them bendy buses with a bit of a extended, is 4 wheels. So what about select bus service? Let's generate a picture of select bus service. And here it is. Generate a picture of New York City MTA select bus service. Here we go. Thoughts? I didn't ask them to be on the street or to call select bus service. I asked the bus to be select bus services. Look on the street sign.
The street sign is here.
There's so many things wrong with this photo. Yeah. So many things wrong with this photo.
Yeah, it has 4 wheels. You can't even see the back of it actually, and it looks like when you look at first glance, it has like 8 wheels in the way. And also, if you look at the select bus service sign, you can actually see like there's like a 9 right there. I'm like, 9. It's 9 select bus service.
But the wheels are certainly the ones that's funny. Look closer to the wheels at the back of at the edge of the picture. You could even see the wheels touching the ground.
Yeah, it's something else actually.
Oh my god!
The visible ghost wheel.
It's crazy, isn't it? And then now let's try something a little bit more different. The Orion buses, the Orion hybrid bus, right? Let's generate a photo of that, and let's see what comes up with. I mean, the livery, as you can see, is just to try to get to the old blue and white, but we all know that's different color, and it's not a bendy bus. Why does it look like a bendy bus? And it has 6 wheels again, but unfortunately the 6th wheel on the last looks like it's disappearing. There's so many things wrong with this photo. Again.
Yeah, you can see it's one of those buses that have the accordions, that type of bus. And it's not even you can see like the hard surface on the bottom. It just, whenever it turns, it's gonna be completely useless. The useless looking bus with a 6 wheels. You can see like the last tire on that side. It's not even present, as if they just had to remove the tire and after it had a blowout.
Oh goodness me! I mean, I know that this is AI, but this is getting weirder and weirder. But what if I do something a little bit different? What is noticeably missing, buddy? Did you realize that there's a little logo, I love New York? You know, the I Heart New York logo is always on top of the bus, you know, and on any bus. So what if I do that? Add the I Heart logo on the side of the bus. Listen again, on the side of the bus. And this is the consequence. I didn't ask for it to put on the front, okay? Please. Which part of the word on the side of the bus does AI not understand?
Maybe they probably look at the side of bus as, because when AI looks at the side of the bus, they're looking at the doors, and they probably meant the side of the bus as the right side of the bus as the face of the bus.
Well, okay. It's a little bit shocking, really. I look at this and say, what on earth is this? Okay. You gotta tell me your opinion on this one. In fact, I'll look forward to listening to it. Do you think it's better with or without the I Love New York?
Well, it depends actually. If the AI knew where to generate it, actually. But seeing it like this, kind of like doesn't really make it better. I mean, some people couldn't even like look through the glass window in front and just have that thing in the way.
The bus driver will certainly appreciate this. Now, we had too much fun. Now, before we finish, let's look at the Munipals, shall we? I mean, the Munipals one will be even worse. Generate a picture of Munipals wooden toy Q train on New York City subways. Why the whole train is yellow?
I mean, it makes sense. The Q train is
yellow, but the whole train is yellow. Munipals isn't yellow. I mean, except for the yellow circle logo. And look at the road sign. It's not a Q, it's an O.
Yeah, it's see, you can barely see a Q. It's just more of an O, and because I see a little if you look closely at the picture, you can see like a little shape of that part of the cube, and like a tiny gap between that, but it's just mostly an O pretty much.
And then the B, and then the logos behind the train is even worse. B and the B. Why is it an orange B? Okay, all right, but why is there a green B? And if you look, if you look close to the track, buddy, look at the wheels, Lego MTA. Just look at the wheels. The wheels aren't even on the track. It's not even on the track. It's on the It's on the. Oh my god! It's on the bed. Can you imagine how nice it will be to be a passenger to ride on a train like that?
It'll be a bumpy ride.
Bumpy ride, mate. You know, although it's a toy, you clearly see it's a toy. There is there's a little map right below the track. All right, if it's already that bad on the Q train, what about the 7 train on the wooden train? Generate a picture of Munipal's toy 7 subway train on New York City subway. It is purple. What do you think? At least it's on track. At least this one is on track. There's a 7 logo. It's all doing fine. Your reviews. What do you think? Is it good or not?
I mean, despite it's
foul? Is it a pass or foul?
Yeah, obviously the 7 doesn't. The Munipal 7 doesn't look like that. It doesn't have the purple. They kind of got the roof right with the gray, and I don't know why there's like a little wooden part right there between the door and the windows and over the roof. And also, it kind of looks like it's meant to be a 62 along with the R188. You can see like the somewhat fence gates right on the side of it.
Yeah, I did.
Pretty much, and the wheels are on the track too, actually.
All right, last but not least, the last photo. Generate picture of wooden toy MTA bus on New York City by Munipals. Does it look like a Munipals at all? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It reminds me of that. It reminds me of that SEPTA trolley a little bit.
Yeah, it does look like a bit of a trolley. But having said that, though, well, that's the best that ChatGPT or AI can do. Okay, I think that's all we have. All right, let's choose between you and me the most cursed photo among all these photos. You can only pick one. You can only pick one. Which one would it be?
I would say the generate a picture of the 6th train with the New York State subway turning the corner of Whitlock Avenue. That one kind of got me.
The one that got me was, you know what it is, the bus with the I Love New York logo. I said it again, it was on the side, not on the front of the bus. All right, well, these are, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whoever you are watching, these are our picks, and these are some of the really interesting things to type into ChatGPT, and this is what we found out. Okay, so am I suggesting you? Am I telling you to do this? No, but if you are curious as to how does it look and how does ChatGPT or AI sees New York City subway or any public transport models such as buses and so on and so forth, these are the results. So if you want to create some, go right ahead and tag us and tell us what you think about it, or you can leave it on the comment section below. Until next time, it's been good talking to you, Lego MTA. I can't wait to catch up with you again, but it's just a fun chat. Let's do more of these, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.